Got some pretty good books on whatnot from Erod 212. Check it out. My Comics Club. Hey, thanks for checking me out here at My Comics Closet on YouTube. I'm Lynn. I've got some books I won on Whatnot auctions from Erod 212. I'm going to show those. Got a couple little packages here from two different auctions, I believe. And I was going to show some of the books I have that I picked up on Wednesday, on New Comic Book Day. And I was going to run through some of the shows coming up in my local area here. I'm in southeastern Michigan, near Detroit. So first I wanted to remind everybody to go to CBCAwards.org for the Comic Book Community Awards and vote for your favorite YouTuber. I think the nominations are up by the end of this week. Check out the Comic Book Community Awards. They're run by Brian LCS. He does a live stream every Saturday morning at 10. So you should check that out. There's more information there. He does a little giveaway. He gives away 5 books if you're on the stream. But anyway, check out the Comic Book Community Awards at cbcawards.org. So, got some upcoming comic shows. Of course, we have the Great Lakes Comic Con, which is down in Warren at the Macomb Community College, Macomb Expo Center, on February 23rd and February 24th, 2024. But they also have Comic Expo dates, which for Comic Expos, this is the Great Lakes Comic Con is the first one. Upcoming Comic Expo dates are October 7th and December 9th. So I'll get that up there and you can check out the QR code. And then on Friday, August 18th through Sunday the 20th is the C4, the Canterbury Comic Cosplay Convention. So going to be a lot of cosplay. They said they are going to have some vendors. Ric Flair, wrestling legend, and Butch Patrick, who was Eddie Munster in the original Munster TV show, are supposed to be there. I did see that it was showing more, I believe some more celebrity guests. It says experience an epic weekend of cosplay, costuming, and much, much more. Great vendors, comic book artists, celebrity autographs, picture taking opportunities, awesome entertainment. And that is at CanterburyCosplay.com, which is at Canterbury Village, Joslyn Road, on Joslyn Road here in Lake Orion, Michigan. And also coming up, the regional coin show put on by the Polish American and Huron Valley Numismatic Societies. That's free admission. There will be door prizes. Sunday, August 27th. Anyway, it's at the same place as the Great Lakes Comic Con. The Macomb Community College South Campus, 14500 East 12 Mile Road, the Sports Expo Building off Hayes Road. Okay, and we have on September 30th, 2023, the Romeo Comic Con, $2 admission, comics, toys, collectibles, video games, truck, food trucks, and more. From 10 to 3 at the Romeo VFW Hall at 70455 McVicker Road, Romeo, Michigan. It's RomeoComicCon.com. So, coming up in September. And then on November 3rd through the 5th is the Grand Rapids Comic Con. www, who says that anymore? grcomiccon, oneword.com. We also are on Facebook, Twitter, which is what, X now, Instagram, and YouTube. Grand Rapids Comic Con, November 3rd through the 5th, DeVos Place, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Anyway, so that's, Grand Rapids Comic Con, November 3rd through the 5th. And then there's Toys and Comic Book Collectors Pop Culture, Sunday, November 26th, 8:30 till 2:30 at Livonia Elks Hall. And that's at 31117 Plymouth Road between Middlebelt and Merriman Roads. Hot Wheels, Funko Pop, die-cast, comic, graded comics, lunchboxes, G.I. Joes, and action figures, games, and much more. Admission $3, kids under 12 free. Same on both sides. And then there's the Funko Pop, Toy, Pokemon, and Collectible Show. Door prizes throughout the day, August 26th, September 23rd, October 28th, November 18th, and December 30th. From 10 to 4, admission's only $3. And that's at the Royal Oaks Hall. It's 2401 East 4th Street, Royal Oak, Michigan. So there are the upcoming shows. Oh, and also, actually, there's one coming up this weekend. The Really Cool Comic-Con, which is in Flint, tomorrow, this weekend. Saturday, August 5th and Sunday, August 6th. But it's at the Dort Financial Center, 3501 Lapeer Road in Flint, on Lapeer Road. I work on Lapeer Road in Auburn Hills, so. So anyway, there's the Really Cool Comic-Con. It says reallycoolcon@gmail.com for more information. So anyway, those are the upcoming shows. All right, so I'm going to show the books that I got from my LCS, my local comic shop, Comic Corner, Rochester Hills, Michigan, is the shop I generally go to. That's where my pull boxes are. I basically have a subscription service there. They also have a store in Fraser, Michigan, 2 locations. Either one you can go and drop off books for Aaron, Amp Comic Cleaner. He does a great job, has a quick turnaround time. So we have that. All right, I'm gonna see what I have here now. That's the same thing as that. I didn't realize. I think I'll pull them all right out of here. And we'll just put them up. Well, I always grab these, like I said, the DC Comic Connect, which has got the Blue Beetle on the back for the movie. That's just an advertisement, and these were sitting there as giveaways. It's the free comic book day version of this Marvel Spidey Amazing Friends. That's the back of that. I grabbed a couple of those. But then there is the regular books I get in my pull list. X-Men 25 and Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. This is Strange Academy #1, Miles Morales. Solved for X Part 1 of 3. I'll start putting these back in here then. Magneto #1. I guess everything's going back to #1. First issues. Death of the Venomverse #1. All Marvel books, obviously. Warlock Rebirth #5. It's a High Evolutionary on the cover. Moon Knight #26. Was that the Who Are the Gods storyline? Moon Knight 26. And Fantastic Four #10. There. And then I have Walking Dead Deluxe #68, which these are basically reprints of the original Walking Dead series, but these are in color. And then I have Spawn 344, which I don't know if these are interconnected covers, Gunslinger and King, because they all have the same color pattern. They're very similar looking covers. And then I bought this. I think I have this whole series, but I think the first 2 or 3 issues are second prints. But this is Grimm 12. So that's what I picked up on Wednesday. New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, July 26th is where those all came from. So, I'm going to open up these from Erod 212. I think there were 3 books in here. Of course, I didn't bring my knife. I do have my knife. Let me go grab it.
much later.
And remember, if you like this kind of content, like, comment. I'm looking for comments. Let me know what's going on. If you're going to be at any shows coming up, share. Let your friends know what's going on. I've picked up a couple more subscribers. I think I'm at like 148, so I appreciate everybody that's subscribing. If you're watching, just reach over and hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, Appreciate it. And I'll keep trying to put out this kind of stuff. So let's get back into what I got here. All right, so I'm going to open up this one first. Now, this is the one I got back first. And Erod, he's doing with buyer's appreciation giveaway. So you had to buy something if you wanted to get into their giveaway drawings, or you could buy Erod support, because he was giving away a bigger book. I forget what it was now. It's a pretty big Spider-Man book, but you had to buy. You could buy into the Erod support, which was $10. Then they'll send you a random, some type of I think a variant cover book he was going to send out. And you were in the drawing, which went across a couple of different shows. I think he did pull for the book last night, and I didn't win. But anyway, this is from the live stream name from Erod 212 giveaways and buy it nows. 21st of July, 2023. So it was 3 items. And one of them was Erod support. Oh, okay, I'm opening the other one now too. All right. We have to cut this. One of them was kind of a cool little book, and that's why I had some other stuff to talk about. There we go. All right, well, so for the Erod support book, he sent me, I guess it's a Justice League 42 DC Comics, the Dark Side War Justice League 42, Wonder Woman cover, and then I ended up purchasing this, which is an awesome Joe Madureira cover, which is Battle Chasers 3, and I think I have the Battle Chasers series from the earlier years. Is this from the 90s? Wildstorm book, but I'm going to open it right now. Also, that's a really nice shape. This mini book, let's see. So on the just here real quick. So on the Erod support, I think it was $10. You get the free book, and a chance to win Iron Fist 14 at a CGC 4.0, which is the first appearance of Sabretooth. And I obviously didn't get drawn for that, but I was in on it. So that was $10, and then this Battle Chasers number 3, well, I paid $10 for it. Just an awesome cover. And then on this Fantastic Four pocket book, which reprints issues 1 through 6, I paid $20. But I like the little pocket books. I have some others here. Sorry, I'll fix that. But I do have some other pocket books here I was going to show. If I can get it open. Which, one of them actually isn't a pocket book. It's a little paperback X-Men Sabretooth Unleashed. Says I paid $5 for this if I bought it new. I think I got it at a garage sale. But anyway, it's just a little, not comics, it's actually like a novel. But then there's also, I have this, which I bought a while back, was Conan the Barbarian, pocket book number 2. which is by Roy Thomas and Barry Windsor Smith. But it looks like it's hardly ever been opened. It's color stories, reprints, say what issues, plus a special introduction by Roy Thomas. So, no, it's 3 stories. There's one of the pocketbooks I have, Conan, and then I have another pocketbook here. I believe I got these at like garage sales. Stan Lee Presents Incredible Hulk, which is, I don't know if this is numbered. Marvel Comic Series pocketbook, everyone's favorite green-skinned Goliath and his greatest adventures ever. Oh, issues 1 through 6, complete and unabridged. And these are all got great color. They're a little smaller, but you know, it's pretty cool. And then there's amazing Spider-Man Marvel Comic Series pocketbook, which is the world's greatest superhero battling the world's deadliest super foes, issues 1 through 6, all stories complete and unabridged. So this is Spider-Man 1. Yep, these are all nice color. They look good. This book got a little wear to it, something on the side. And then I have then I have this. Actually, it's funny. Same thing, right? Had no idea that I had the same one. The one I got from Erod's a little better shape. It actually looks like it's got a little better colors. Anyway, so I have 2 of the Fantastic Four pocketbooks. I think maybe I bought them on eBay. But also, it's funny because I just had gotten that, and my daughter brought this that she bought, which is a tiny little Spider-Man book in a box. And what it does, it's got just like little captions and sayings. Haven't really looked through it. Tiny little book, kind of neat. Oh, but then, you know, since I have mini books out, I figured I'd get some of these out. This I just picked up the other day, actually, which is also a manga sampler. It's a DC manga sampler with Joker on the front. So I've never seen that, really. I don't know. I think it was a free thing I picked up. And then I do have some of these. They're Johnny Lightning cars. But they all have a mini book in them, which just is the Web of Spider-Man. Which one is that? Which I just got signed at a show, an open show the other day, which was signed by Terry Kavanaugh, and came back a 9.6, which I was mistaken when I talked about that because I showed a picture of the 9.8, but I had forgotten. I did not crack my 9.8 out. I just saw it. I still have the 9.8. When I was putting these up, I saw it, digging through. And I do have the 9.6 by Terry Kavanaugh. Now I have this, which is the mini book, which is kind of cool. And the car corresponds with the cover. But it was given to me, well, let's show. A friend of mine who has since passed collects die-cast cars. He has a huge collection of die-cast cars. But he collects all these, Johnny Lightning's, Hot Wheels. But he said he was getting all these that had the books on them. He asked if I wanted the superhero cars. I said, well, I don't really collect cars or toys, but I collect books. And he said, well, these have the mini books with them. So I said, sure. And which, you can see, he put a little tag on it. It says for Lynn, which spelled my name L-I-N. But he was a good friend who has since passed of cancer. So, you know, rest in peace, John. Thank you very much. We all love you. You know, we're watching from up above. He also gave me this, which is a bigger Incredible Hulk car. I'll put pictures up because these are hard to stand. Daredevil, Man Without Fear, the and Without Fear book. This one, Captain America book. Oh, look at that. Amazing Spider-Man again. Amazing Spider-Man comic. Another Amazing Spider-Man. And another Hulk with the homage cover, which is the homage to basically that, right? Which I was going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, one more. Another Incredible Hulk with the Todd McFarlane Hulk busting through the logo. All black, like a station wagon type. But so those are like the Johnny Lightning cars with the mini books in them. And actually, I think, yes, I did put these here. These are also mini books that I bought years and years ago, which is Daredevil #1. Flip it around where you can read it here. Daredevil #1, mini comic book with the keychain. Hanging in my comic room. It looks like it's getting a little dirty. But anyway, they have the same cover on both sides. There's Daredevil 1. Okay, this says Marvel 34, but this is the same cover as Hulk King Size Special #1. And then there's X-Men 1. And then there is Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It's taped closed. And I bought those 4 books. I don't know where that was. At some store. They were hanging by the counter. Kind of like an impulse buy. But those are like basically the mini books that I have. So let's open up this other one from Erod 212. I don't think with X-Men in here, so I don't think I'm giving you a hint. I don't even remember what I got from him the other night. I was actually on Erod's stream last night. I bought a couple books. Well, and I got in. He was giving away a big book that I was in for already. And I didn't win, but I was in on it. So this looks like it may just be one, but I'm not sure yet. All right, can you jump? There's a couple of books in here. Oh, that's right. On the first one, that's funny, this is Daredevil #357. Let's see the... Oh. Alright, so there was... So I bought the Erod support for $10 and received a random book. And I was in the drawing to win Amazing Spider-Man 210, which is the first Madam Web. But my random book was this Daredevil 357, which is Daredevil Alone Against the Enforcers. Which, see up there, my earliest Spider-Man is Amazing Spider-Man #10, at 3-0. And that's the first appearance of the Enforcers. So that was a coincidence, kind of. Yeah, it's a 3-0. It really looks nice. If you look right next to where it says the Enforcers, there's a hole punched through. But. And then I also bought, it's a Erod, I think through Erod and Barry Gary, the Terrificon exclusive, limited to 1,000 books. The Last Ronin, Lost Years #5, this was a pre-sale because I bought it before Terrificon. There's a cover by Ryan Gary Brown, and it's a pretty cool book. So that's the stuff I got from Erod 212. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you see me show something, you're interested in it, you can email me or message me on Instagram at mycomicscloset, just like my YouTube handle, or email me. I've got the links below. I appreciate it if you'd like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep coming back here to My Comics Closet, where we take comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. Thank you.